In your life, how many times have you heard someone suggest that getting wealthy is just a matter of good fortune? Sure. However, if you believe that luck is the only factor, you will never achieve financial success because you will never put forth your best efforts. Welcome to Investing Wise Academy, a channel where aspiring millionaires and billionaires can learn how to invest wisely. In this video, we'd like to share with you the 3 millionaire skills I wish I knew in my 20s. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe to see more videos like this. Let's get started. We understand if you're a member of the millennial age. You know how draining and discouraging it is to work nonstop and see little change in your financial situation. Our generation has experienced the most severe economic trauma. We've already experienced terrorism, the housing market collapse, rising wealth inequality, unprecedented debt, and global uncertainty at such a young age. Our perspective on money is negative, and many of us believe that only the fortunate few can actually experience this life of prosperity. Don't get us wrong, though, there are plenty of people who are born into riches, and sometimes it seems that being born into it is the only way to become wealthy. However, we are here to inform you that this is untrue. According to WealthX survey, 68% of those with a net worth of at least 30 million were self-made. 88% of today's millionaires are self-made, according to a second study by Fidelity. The fact is that getting rich involves effort, dedication, and wisdom. People give up far too soon because they believe they aren't fortunate enough. Listen, it is not simple or easy, but it is possible. You can amass riches, achieve financial independence, retire early, and do all of these things. But you must take advice from millionaire investor and entrepreneur Naval Ravikant on how to use these 3 particular sets of skills. If you came into this channel looking for a quick way to become wealthy, sorry, but this video isn't what you need. However, since you program your entire life to think about money and riches in the wrong ways, we first need to unlearn what they mean. Money is fixed. All it is a tool, a product. We exchange money for goods and services, but money itself is merely a random number. Wealth is something that develops on its own without your active participation. It may be a blog, software, book, or blog post you wrote. True wealth isn't about how well known your age, it's about being financially free. Freedom means not having to do something you don't want to. It's not about buying the loudest Lamborghini, the flashiest bag, or the most expensive Rolex that you'll only use to make sure you're on time for your meeting with your boss. Being wealthy means having a peace of mind. Taking to someone else about yourself can help you understand yourself better, and in the end, you can learn more about yourself, your skills, and your knowledge, which is the first key skill you need on your way to financial freedom. Specific knowledge is a type of knowledge that can be taught in school. You can't learn it from a book or through training because it's part of what makes you you. It's your can't be replaced factor. We're indoctrinated from early age with the notion that if you go to school, excel in your industry, and work in it, you'll be on your way to financial security. This is totally wrong. If thousands and millions of people can learn something taught in school, it's not an attack on you, it's an attack on the system. It is a belief system that you can be truly affluent even though your abilities and general knowledge are identical to those many others. No one explained that this system exists so that you can replace in this matter by a larger pool of workers. Your earning potential and network are constrained because of your temporary status. Specific knowledge, on the other hand, is not like that. Uniqueness is found only in specific knowledge. All of your talents, hobbies, experiences, and more come together to make you who you are. Let us ask the question that we already know the answer to. What do you think when you hear that Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Oprah are launching a brand new company? Even before you are aware of the business plan, I bet you have a favorable opinion of it and think it will be successful. Even if it's simply boring company, you'll still give it a credibility and trust. Why? Because of the strength and appeal that each of these 3 individuals, their names, and their brands hold, a reputation or sense of accountability that they have all worked hard to build over the course of their lives. Although it would seem that taking responsibility will be only beneficial in this situation, it actually has a double-edged effect because you'll accept blame and responsibility both when things go well and when they don't. Show your dedication to any endeavor or subject you're working on. Try your hardest and society will thank you. Don't attempt it half-heartedly. Have faith in your abilities and persevere. If not, someone else will succeed when you fail and easily outperform you. It's important to remember that taking responsibility for your actions, even if you fail, shows you're willing to put yourself out of there and suffer the consequences. Keep your head up and don't try to deny what has happened. Failure is a necessary part of life, and it can help shape you into a better version of yourself. Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed. I have found 10,000 ways that don't work." We are socially programmed not to fail in public. However, people who hide behind the realities of their shortcomings and the lesson they've learned are much less believable and reputable in your opinion than those who can firmly disclose their failures. In order to achieve financial freedom, you must take responsibility for your actions and build your personal brand. Anytime you're involved in a negotiation, the amount of compensation you are given is influenced by how easily it would be for someone else to replace you. If you have a high level of accountability or trustworthiness, your wealth and earning potential will significantly increase. To begin, keep in mind that achieving financial independence on your own is quite difficult. There are only so many productive hours in a day, therefore your output is limited. Compounding your input is one powerful force in the world, according to Albert Einstein, and the best way to achieve this is leverage, which is a secret approach to dramatically enhance your output. Whatever you're doing will be amplified to a greater degree when you use your leverage. Think of each input as a single pebble that you toss into a still body of water. Each pebble you throw is an example of your contribution, what you're doing. The ripple effect is the result of the stone striking the water. A pebble can become bolder thanks to leverage, which can also multiply the size of your waves by 10 times. For example, according to Nepal Ravikant, you can gain access to capital leverage if you have money coming in from a source like an investor or a well-off family member. Labor leverage, or the ability to use others to help to achieve your goals, is the second. These kinds of leverage aren't necessarily bad, but they aren't accessible to the majority of people. Code and media leverage, which is the creation of software and content, on the other hand, are what altered on the old method of doing things and allowed so many billionaires to be made in the last 2 decades alone. The importance of these latter leverages cannot be overstated. They make it exceedingly simple to scale your input. All you have to do is create something once, and the influence will compound over time with no marginal cost to replicate it again. Prior to the internet or YouTube, if we wanted to communicate these concepts with people, we would need a physical venue, such as a classroom or theater, that could hold 50 to 500 people, and we could have to do each time a new set of people wanted to listen. With content leverage, though, all we need is an internet connection, a microphone, and a computer. Record it once, and hundreds of thousands of others will be able to watch and listen to it as many times as they wish. The significance of mastering and putting into practice these 3 skills cannot be overstated. For those just starting out in the world of finance, it's important to appreciate the fact that you've already had a head start. That's all for today. What are your thoughts on these millionaire skills? Join the conversation in the comment section below. Please click the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one.